To say that The Big Bang Theory is among the best sitcoms to air on television in the last 20 years would be an understatement. In addition to providing viewers with endless laughs, the show also taught them important life lessons and introduced them to a talented cast, which included Kaley Cuoco as the adored female lead Penny Hofstadter, whose real name was Penelope Penny Teller. Many rumors have been made about how much Cuoco has changed in just 5 years since the show ended in May 2019 after an incredible 12-season run. This raises the questions of where Kaley Cuoco is now and who she was before becoming well-known. Let's examine her path from budding actress to well-known figure in more detail. Childhood. Gary Carmine Cuoco, a realtor, is the father of Kaley Christine Cuoco, who was born on November 30, 1985. And the housewife Lane Ann. She has an all-American appearance and was raised in Camarillo, California, but her heritage is a blend of German, English, and Italian ancestry. Cuoco showed innate athletic ability as a child, especially in tennis, which she began playing as a toddler and became very good at. But she also tried her hand at modeling, and at the age of 6, she was on camera in a Barbie commercial. It was evident even at that young age that she had a bright future in entertainment, should she decide to pursue it. She continued to pursue her first love, tennis, despite trying out for parts and getting commercial gigs. In 1992, Cuoco landed her first significant acting role at the age of 7 in the television thriller Quicksand. She co-starred with Tim Matheson and Donald Sutherland in the film No Escape. She was chosen to play the younger Ellen DeGeneres character in the ABC comedy series Ellen in 1994, just 2 years later. After 4 years on the show, she finally had the opportunity to co-star with DeGeneres in an episode of The Ellen Show, her second sitcom. Cuoco also landed smaller movie roles while she was on Ellen. She starred in the science fiction thriller Virtuosity in 1995. Starring alongside Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington, two titans of Hollywood. Then, in 1997, she starred alongside Jennifer Aniston in the romantic comedy picture Perfect. When Cuoco was selected to play actress Maureen McCormick in NBC's biopic Growing Up Brady at the age of 15, her career took off. Her big break was made possible by that role. Being chosen for the 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter sitcom on ABC. It was difficult to secure the part, though. Cuoco was actively involved in several endeavors at the time. In addition to becoming a proficient equestrian, she was also achieving success in tennis, winning awards in the regional amateur division of the Southern California Tennis Association, and continuing to land acting roles. She had to choose between continuing to divide her time, making a significant decision, or giving acting her whole attention in order to balance all of these passions. She ultimately decided on Hollywood, a decision that would influence her future notoriety. Kaley Cuoco made a crucial choice at the age of 16, despite her tennis prowess and stellar career as a commercial model. She made the decision to give up playing tennis professionally and devote herself entirely to acting. She responded, "I basically grew up on stages and grew up in front of the camera," when asked why she felt that acting was the right career choice. "And I always enjoyed it in a way. Do it or don't do it," my parents said. It was never significant. It was similar to another activity we engaged in. I continued to work even though it kind of kept happening. This choice would turn out to be transformative. Cuoco had so much trouble during her initial audition for the part of Bridget Hennessy in 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter that the producers even contacted her agent to let them know how disappointed they were. They did, however, recognize her potential and gave her another chance if she could perform better. She worked hard, returned stronger, and eventually got the job because she was determined to prove herself. In retrospect, Cuoco has stated that this chance revolutionized her professional path. "In the end, I was hired, which completely altered the trajectory of both my life and career. It made me realize how much I enjoy sitcoms and sort of put me on the map." Cuoco won the 2003 Teen Choice Award for Choice TV Breakout Star, Female, thanks to her outstanding performance on 8 Simple Rules, which she achieved by putting all other distractions aside and giving it her all. Numerous opportunities resulted from this, including cameos in several TV shows and movies. However, live action wasn't the only thing that caught attention. Her voice acting abilities also gained a lot of popularity. She demonstrated her versatility in the entertainment industry by landing starring roles in animated series such as Mr. Whiskers and Bratz and Brandy. Her persistence soon yielded even greater rewards. Cuoco landed another significant role shortly after the conclusion of 8 Simple Rules, this time in the supernatural drama Charmed. She portrayed Billy Jenkins, a character who invigorated the program. Kaley's character keeps the show young and fresh by challenging the existing stars with a new perspective and new powers, said co-executive producer Brad Kern in an interview, praising her contribution. Together with her remarkable sense of comedic timing, Kaley's powerful on-screen persona makes her a perfect fit for Alyssa, Holly, and Rose. The producers were so impressed with Cuoco's performance as Billy Jenkins that they even contemplated giving the character her own spin-off series. But just when it appeared that Cuoco's career was about to take yet another significant turn, an unforeseen circumstance was set to alter everything. The Big Bang Theory, another important opportunity, arose just as talks about a Charmed spin-off were starting to take shape. The Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco's decision to try out was understandable given the project's immense potential. The sitcom was the idea of Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady, who worked with Stephen Millaro as head writers and executive producers in addition to creating the program. The show had already filmed its first pilot when Cuoco joined, with Amanda Walsh playing their neighbor Katie, Jim Parsons as Sheldon, and Johnny Galecki as Leonard. In order to create a sharp contrast to the socially awkward scientists, Cuoco first tried out for the part of Katie, a tough and streetwise character. She didn't get the part, though. As the program progressed, Peter Roth, president and chief content officer of Warner Brothers Television Group, made a crucial announcement that would alter the course of The Big Bang Theory, she later disclosed. He disclosed that although the initial pilot had promise, it ultimately failed, not because of Amanda Walsh's performance, but rather because Katie's character wasn't a good fit. The show didn't connect with viewers as the creators had hoped. Because the idea of a tough, world-weary woman didn't fit with the overall tone of the program. The team strategically decided to rework the project rather than give up on it completely. Katie's character was completely discarded in favor of a completely new one. Penny was not cynical or hardened by life's hardships like Katie was. Rather, she was recast as an ambitious actress from Omaha, Nebraska, who was gregarious, vivacious, and socially aware. Although her nerdy neighbors were accomplished scientists who were deeply involved in academia and physics, Penny contributed a distinct intelligence that was based on emotional intuition and social awareness. Before establishing a career as a sales representative for Zhangyan Pharmaceuticals, Penny worked as a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory and occasionally as a bartender in the revised version of the show. As a stabilizing influence and a link between Leonard, Sheldon, and their friends' scientific world and the real-world social world outside of their bubble, her presence became a crucial component of the series. She developed close friendships with Amy and Bernadette over the years, leading to the creation of the adored Penny Posse, who naturally became Leonard's romantic interest and played a significant part in some of the most memorable plots of the show. In the end, what began as a lost chance for Cuoco turned into one of the most significant roles of her career. After 12 seasons, The Big Bang Theory became a cultural phenomenon, making Penny one of the most recognizable characters on television. Everything changed when Cuoco received the call to try out for this new position. "It's a new character," Chuck said over the phone a year later. "We would like you to enter." "It felt so much better than it did the previous year after I read for it. It was just meant to be, I suppose." Her career took a drastic turn after that one phone call. A time when a new wave of hope and inventiveness replaced the disappointments of the past. There was no denying the chemistry this time. She was instantly recognized by the team as the ideal candidate for the position. It was immediately felt by Johnny Galecki, who had already been cast as Leonard. Later, he recalled that reshooting the pilot with Kaley on board felt very natural, almost musical. "It felt like a band that had been playing together for years when Simon and Kunal joined. It all clicked." That type of chemistry has no formula. In addition to their on-screen chemistry, Cuoco and Galecki also had a brief romantic relationship in real life, which gave their off-screen chemistry an interesting new dimension. Their bond struck a chord with fans, intensifying the obvious chemistry that was evident in each glance and spontaneous statement. This combination of personal and professional synergy gave the show a unique authenticity that drew viewers further into the plot. On the other hand, Big Bang Theory made its official debut on CBS on September 24, 2007, winning over millions of viewers with its unique format and novel take on sitcom narrative. The show, which was filmed live, exuded a contagious energy that permeated every spontaneous moment and laugh track. Cuoco's portrayal of Penny as the endearing, relatable, and eccentric girl next door stands out among the cast's recent changes. By bridging the gap between classic sitcom humor and the peculiar subtleties of contemporary geek culture, the series sought to appeal to a wide audience. However, opinions on its debut season were divided. Some critics claimed that it missed an opportunity to highlight the complexity of its characters by relying too much on stereotypes, especially the idea that scientists are socially awkward people who have no lives outside of work. In retrospect, a lot of fans think that the initial criticisms were unfair in addition to being premature because they were reluctant to accept a different approach to humor and character development. The initial skepticism turned out to be short-lived. Over time, The Big Bang Theory gained popularity among viewers and critics alike, as many saw its distinct fusion of witty banter, poignant moments, and the characters' developing complexity. From a simple modified pilot, the program developed into a revolutionary television phenomenon that completely changed the sitcom genre. The show gained a sizable and devoted fan base over time, turning into one of the most popular sitcoms of its era. This change was made possible in large part by Cuoco's portrayal of Penny. Her persona brought warmth, humor, and emotional depth to the story, serving as a crucial counterpoint to the physicists' and mathematicians' cerebral world. The show's overall transformation from a formulaic pilot to a multi-layered ensemble drama was reflected in Penny's transformation from the stereotypical aspiring actress to a self-assured, complex woman. What had begun as a risky endeavor swiftly evolved into a television powerhouse that not only solidified its legacy in popular culture but also fundamentally altered Cuoco's career in ways she could never have predicted. Millions of viewers started to value the character's nuanced portrayals as The Big Bang Theory moved into its second and third seasons. By reimagining Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny's original one-dimensional characteristics and progressively giving them complexity and vulnerability, the authors took a risk. Each new episode revealed a new aspect of these characters' personalities, despite the fact that they were first presented as scientists confined to their own intellectual bubbles and a girl next door who appeared to rely on clichés. Through unexpected encounters, heartfelt self-discovery moments, and humorous banter, the characters were progressively compelled to face their own prejudices and adopt fresh, frequently life-changing viewpoints. Each character experienced personal development as a result of this evolution, which also encouraged closer, more meaningful bonds between them. The show's entertaining and approachable presentation of science was another element that enthralled viewers. Because the scientific discussions were deftly woven into the dialogue, even viewers with little to no interest in mathematics or physics were drawn in. The Big Bang Theory successfully educated its audience while maintaining a humorous and lighthearted tone, whether it was by presenting real-world scientific theories or by interjecting entertaining facts. The producers went above and beyond by appointing a real scientist as a consultant in order to preserve authenticity. UCLA physicist and astronomer Professor David Salzberg checked the scripts, confirmed that equations and diagrams were correct, and attended tapings of scientific conversations. Actress Mayim Bialik, who holds a PhD in neuroscience, also offered extra insights when a topic went beyond his area of expertise. "We're working on giving Sheldon an actual problem that he's going to be working on throughout the first season, so there's actual progress to the boards," executive producer Bill Prady once said. "We put a lot of effort into getting all the science correct." Together with the cast's abilities, this dedication to realism helped the show reach new heights. Penny, who was originally portrayed as a stereotypical girl next door, was specifically taken by Kaley Cuoco and enhanced her relatability, depth, and edge. Her performance as Penny transformed a potentially shallow character into someone the audience could support and look up to, which was crucial to the sitcom's success. The Big Bang Theory went from being a promising sitcom to a worldwide cultural phenomenon as the series gained popularity. Every time a new episode aired, millions of people watched. And after 12 seasons and 279 episodes, it concluded its run on May 16, 2019, making it one of the most enduring and adored sitcoms in television history. In addition to dominating the awards scene, the show's popularity was demonstrated by its viewership figures. The Big Bang Theory received several nominations for the Emmy Award for Outstanding Comedy Series between 2011 and 2014. Sheldon's actor, Jim Parsons, won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Television Comedy Series in 2011 and 4 Emmys for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. The program's achievements went beyond conventional honors. In 2010, 2013, 2014, and 2015, it took home 4 Favorite Network TV Comedy Awards. A remarkable accomplishment for a program that blended comedy and drama. For her performance as Penny, Kaley Cuoco herself received praise. In 2014 and 2015, she took home the People's Choice Award for Favorite Comedic TV Actress. The Big Bang Theory's legacy was solidified by the time it ended, and its impact persisted through Young Sheldon, its popular prequel, which broadened the franchise's appeal by delving into Sheldon Cooper's early years. By the time The Big Bang Theory ended, Kaley Cuoco had firmly established herself as one of the most popular comedic actresses on television. She was now able to choose any project she wanted to work on, and instead of jumping right in, she made a wise and calculated choice that would shape the next phase of her career. Life and love. After Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco made a big career move while she was on the show by starting her own production company, Norman Productions, which she named after her cherished dog. Her goal with this new endeavor was to create original content, and she quickly teamed up with HBO Max to create the highly regarded series The Flight Attendant, which debuted in 2020. Cuoco plays Cassie Bowden, a free-spirited flight attendant with a dangerous lifestyle and a severe drinking problem, in this compelling drama. When she awakens in a Bangkok hotel room next to a murdered first-class passenger who has no recollection of the previous night's events, her carefree world descends into chaos. The flight attendant's distinctive storytelling, which, particularly in Season 1, blurred the boundaries between Cassie's unstable mental state and reality, was what set it apart. By presenting several incarnations of Cassie in her own mind, Season 2 went one step further. The high-stakes mystery was brought to life by the show's outstanding supporting cast, which included Rosie Perez and Zosia Mamet. Cuoco's voice acting for the iconic DC character Harley Quinn was another significant post-Big Bang Theory project. Over the years, a number of actresses have played Harley Quinn, the Joker's psychiatrist-turned-obsessive lover, including Margot Robbie in Birds of Prey. But Cuoco stepped up to the part in animated television, giving the character a new, unrestrained energy. Her ability to switch from sitcom star to voice actor for an unfiltered, foul-mouthed anti-hero was a pleasant surprise to fans. Harley Quinn immediately developed a cult following despite being a cartoon. Cuoco's energetic and daring performance was largely responsible. She continued to be successful after that. In 2022 and 2023, Cuoco produced and starred in 2 significant Peacock productions under Norman Productions. It is based on a true story and is one of her most notable recent works. She co-starred with Chris Messina in a dark comedy thriller in 2023. The show centers on Ava and Nathan, a struggling married couple, who are juggling a failing relationship and financial difficulties while expecting their first child. But when a bartender Nathan flirted with is discovered dead the following day, their otherwise dull existence takes an unexpected turn. Ava sees a chance and starts to believe they can solve the murder on their own, which results in a bizarre and exciting tale. Fans and seasoned industry insiders alike have been impressed by Cuoco's quick ascent to prominence as a producer and lead actress in high-profile productions. Her smooth transition from sitcom fame to directing popular dramas and dark comedies is evidence of her adaptability and tenacity. Her distinct creative vision, which combines heart, humor, and an unmistakable personal touch, appears to be evident in every project she works on. Even though her career is still taking her to new heights, her personal life, especially in the romantic sphere, has been an interesting and unpredictable journey. Fans and the media were taken aback when Kaley Cuoco posted a collection of old-fashioned Polaroid pictures of her developing romance with Tom Pelphrey. Pelphrey is well known for his parts in long-running soap operas like Guiding Light and As the World Turns, as well as his more recent, highly regarded portrayal of Ben Davis in the Netflix sensation Ozark. Pelphrey soon rose to prominence among Cuoco's inquisitive followers. The genuineness of these glimpses into their lives struck a deep chord with fans. The intimate photos showed the couple in tender moments, including an unguarded photo of Tom kissing Kaley's cheek while she was beaming. Cuoco captured the warmth and hope that their romance brought into her life by writing, "Rays of yellow to break the gray," in one particularly moving caption. When they appeared together for the first time at Greg Berlanti's Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony in May 2022, their relationship took a highly visible turn. In addition to making them one of the most talked about couples in Hollywood, that incident paved the way for even more exciting things to come. In October of the same year, the couple made a significant life announcement that thrilled their fans. Cuoco had their first child on the way. You could feel the excitement and anticipation. Additionally, the couple welcomed Matilda Carmine Ritchie Pelfrey, their daughter, into the world in March 2023. Cuoco posted a series of adorable, heartfelt pictures of their newborn on Instagram with the heartfelt caption, "The new light of our lives," because they were so overwhelmed with love and gratitude. "We are so thankful and ecstatic about this small miracle." This announcement signaled a new chapter in their journey together as well as a personal milestone. The couple continued to celebrate each milestone with genuine warmth and enthusiasm as time passed. Little Matilda celebrated her first birthday in March 2024, a milestone that filled her proud parents with even more joy and awe. Cuoco created a cute video compilation that features priceless moments from Matilda's first year to mark this momentous occasion. She shared the video on Instagram, giving her followers a peek into the gentle, commonplace magic of parenthood. It was a compilation of heartwarming moments that highlighted the wonder of witnessing a child's development. Longtime Big Bang Theory viewers, however, might have even more cause for celebration. The tremendous success of events like Friends, the reunion has sparked rumors about a possible revival or reunion special. In a 2021 interview, Cuoco herself stated that she would be amenable to the idea of a reunion, indicating her prior strong interest in returning to the cherished sitcom. Many were disappointed by the flight attendant's recent termination, but it unintentionally frees up her schedule, possibly opening the door for a fresh endeavor. Fans may be reunited with their favorite characters in a heartfelt reunion special or in season 13 of The Big Bang Theory. One of the most beloved sitcoms on television may make an exciting comeback if these rumors turn out to be accurate. A show that became a cultural icon and redefined contemporary comedy. The possibility of seeing Cuoco reunite with the other members of the original cast is a chance for the series to develop and possibly even explore new narratives, in addition to providing viewers with a nostalgic journey. Cuoco's ongoing success as an actress and producer only heightens the expectations in the industry, indicating that the best parts of her career and possibly the adored sitcom are still to come.